Developed a lot. Summer was definitely good for us, just getting some stuff by ourselves. Working out, doing some technique work that we definitely needed. Yeah, I think we're gonna be a really good O-line this year.
What's the biggest difference you see in this team this year as opposed to the team that was out there last year?
I feel like I've said this a couple times, but definitely the brotherhood piece. I feel like last year maybe it was a little mixed. Guys didn't really know. We had a lot of good amount of transfers. So I mean, we still do, but there's a lot of guys that know how to do the right thing, that are pushing the culture towards the right direction. So I think the culture is definitely a piece. The culture and the brotherhood is definitely a piece that we've improved on.
So what you would point to when someone say, why is this team going to be better than last year's team?
Yes, sir.
Personally, sorry, the light's a little blinding right there. Just personally, how you feel like you've grown the last 2 years here at Alabama?
I feel like I've grown a lot. Just from coming in and not being sure of my place in this program to being where I am now. Obviously I'm not a finished product, but every day I'm striving to be better. And I feel like overall I've grown a lot.
Talk about your relationship with Coach Grubb. Obviously, it goes back to your time in Washington. How has he evolved as an offensive coordinator?
He's brought a lot of good things. Just whether things he's learned from going to the league for a year or wherever he learned it from, really. But he's brought a lot of good things that I think are going to help us this year.
What's the difference between Coach Grubb's offense and what Coach Sheridan did a year ago?
I wouldn't say there's any crazy differences. I just think, mainly I really think it goes back to the team more than anything. I don't really think there's many differences in the offense per se, just how we're attacking this year. Like I said, I think we're doing a good job building the culture, and that's definitely a big part of our offense. Now I feel like we trust our guys a lot more. There's a lot of trust guy to guy, knowing that they're going to have each other's back. So I think that's a big piece of it.
What about the offense being different? Having a Milroe last year as a quarterback versus the quarterback this year, what's the offensive feel? How is that different?
It's a little bit different. Obviously, Jalen, he's a great quarterback. Very athletic. The guys we have, still very athletic, but maybe use a little bit more. But definitely have some good talent coming up.
Does it look different? Does the style?
I wouldn't say it necessarily look different. I think I don't.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Just going off that, have the cadences kind of been any different, would you say?
Nah, not too much different, just same old cadence.
You've known Jeremy for a few years now.
Yes, sir.
How have you seen him change or evolve over that time as a football player?
She was a football player, even as a person. I seen him grow a lot. He was supposed to be my roommate at Washington, actually. So when we were going to Washington in my freshman year, when I went in early, he was supposed to be my roommate, but then the coaches had changed. Obviously, we were bored, which was a blessing. But he ended up going to Michigan State, and then he came back for a year. So he came back to Washington. When I met him at Washington, he's still growing, obviously, but he's definitely grown. Even throughout that Washington season, transferring to coming here, and the transition that he's gone through, a lot of the receivers call him Punk. That's not for no reason. He's a guy that has a good head on his shoulders and definitely does the right thing as much as he can.
Sorry to interrupt you. How would you describe his demeanor, just the way he talks, the way he's
very uplifting. I think that's one thing that I've honestly seen him work on a lot. Just being more uplifting. I'm not saying he's bad or anything, but he's definitely a guy that wants to improve the mood and bring everybody up.
With August starting tomorrow and kickoff approximately being 30 days away, has there been a sense of urgency from you, any of the older guys, anybody in the locker room, particularly speaking of, any of the coaches, things of that nature? Kickoff coming.
There's been urgency, but there's been urgency since January last year. Obviously we didn't like how it went last year, but there's been urgency since the whole year. It hasn't dropped off. We've been consistent with it. That's one thing we've been pushing for.
We got a chance to meet Gino Vandermark in the spring, and he's obviously got a great sense of humor. He was cracking us up.
Yeah, he does.
Is he just funny off the field, or does he bring that on the field some?
He's a little bit more serious on the field. We got a job to do, but he'll crack some jokes sometimes. Definitely off the field though. He's a funny guy. He got a lot of impersonations.
How have you
Who's
seen?
his best impersonation?
Man, off the top of my head, I don't know. I'd have to hear him again.
As you see Media Day, we heard Caden say that the goal for the unit was to win the Joe Moore. Is that something that you'd say is a goal? And how have you guys been working to try and get there?
Like I've been saying, we work all summer on technique work in the weight room, things like that. Obviously, everybody does that, but we feel like we've been doing the extra stuff to get us ready and prepared to do that. Obviously, we got some guys that, we're not sure who's going to be playing where, but, I feel confident in any of those guys that they'll step in and we'll go do that regardless. We'll go win the Joe Moore regardless. So, that's our goal.
With a good amount of guys returning on that unit, guys you've played alongside, how much better is the chemistry now? Not that it wasn't there a year ago, but how much better do you guys gel together now after a year?
Yeah, a lot. We gel together a lot. I'm not saying there wasn't no chemistry last year, but we definitely feel like we have come together and been closer. We do a lot of things outside of here. Yeah, I feel like we're a lot closer as a group. Even the younger guys, we do a lot of stuff with the younger guys as well. I feel like that's something we didn't do as much of last year, so I'm happy about that.
How have you seen Wilkin Formby just kind of grow over the time that you've been able to play with him, and how is he kind of ready to step into that right tackle spot this year?
He's gotten a lot more mature. Last year he was a little bit younger, but that's not an excuse. But he's definitely grown a lot and gotten a lot more mature as time's gone on. He's been, we talk sometimes, but we talk about serious topics and things that he needs to do to get better. And I think I'm excited for what he does this year.
What aspects about maybe his game on the field have you seen kind of improve the most playing next to him?
Just his confidence,
Yeah.
really. More than anything. He's a lot more confident in sets, what he's doing out there. Learned the playbook a lot more. He's taking it a lot more serious, I feel like.
Parker, can you explain Cam Dewberry's game? Just what he's like as a guard?
I say he's a mauler. He's a big dude. He's gonna move people, and I definitely like that out of my guards. Gerald's kind of the same way. He's smart though. He's not. He's definitely smart. Definitely knows what he's doing. More than anything, I say he's a mauler.
What about Gino Vandermark? Describe his game for us.
Definitely a smart guy. Technical for sure, but he's a mauler too. When he gets on people, he don't stop until the whistle's blown. So I like that.
Aside from Dewberry, are there any other newcomers that have really impressed you this offseason?
Yeah, actually, all the freshmen have done a good job. They're obviously still freshmen. They make a lot of mistakes, but overall, I feel like this freshman class is pretty good.
What's it like going up against this defensive line in practice? How have they been going up against you guys?
Oh, we got a great D line. So, going up against them in practice every day is a battle. I go up against TK pretty much every day. Pretty much every play, really. But it's always a battle between me and them, and they got some good young guys as well. They're doing the right thing, and I think they're going to be solid as well.
Everybody looking forward to Sunday. That's when the pads go on, right?
It's Saturday, I'm pretty
Saturday?
sure. Yes, sir.
Last two.
Tyler Booker playing next to him last year. How did that change your mentality or the way you played, if at all?
It definitely did. He's a great leader. Obviously, you guys know that. Everybody knows that. But just seeing him lead and things that he does, being able to implement it and how I talk to the guys and how I uplift the guys and get everybody going, definitely something I implemented in my game.
What's mentality in the O-line room going into games? What do you guys want teams to leave the games thinking about you guys as an O-line group?
The main thing is they were nasty. A bunch of nasty guys, that's it.
All right.
Appreciate you guys.